The most famous prize. The Nobel Prize is the most famous honor in the world. The prizes were first awarded on December 10, 1901. That date was the 5th anniversary of the death of Alfred Nobel, the creator of the prizes. Between 1901 and 2015, 874 special individuals and 26 groups have been awarded Nobel Prizes. For many years, 5 prizes were awarded annually in the fields of physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature, and peace. A 6th award for economics was created in 1968. These prizes all happened because of one person, Alfred Nobel. The medal. All the medals feature an image of Alfred Nobel on the front. Each individual category has a different image on the back. Alfred Nobel's life. Alfred Nobel was born on October 21, 1833, in Stockholm, Sweden. He was one of 4 sons of Caroline and Emanuel Nobel. Emanuel was an engineer and businessman. By 1842, Emanuel had moved from Sweden to St. Petersburg, Russia. Alfred received an excellent education in St. Petersburg. By age 17, he could speak Swedish, Russian, French, German, and English. He was also interested in chemistry. In 1850, Alfred's parents sent him to Paris to study chemical engineering. He worked with a highly explosive liquid that had recently been invented. At that time, it was still considered too dangerous for use. In 1859, the family returned to Sweden, where Alfred continued to experiment. His younger brother, Emil, who also experimented with explosives, was killed in an accident in 1864. However, Alfred did not give up. In 1866, he invented an explosive he named dynamite. His invention made him rich and famous. The invention of dynamite made the building of tunnels, canals, roads, and railways much easier and safer. However, while dynamite made engineering safer, it also changed the way wars were fought. Nobel was a peaceful man, yet he saw his invention of dynamite also put to use in war. The idea of the prizes was only revealed after Nobel's death in 1896. His will established the Nobel Foundation to manage his fortune and award the prizes. The Nobel Prize Process. The Nobel Prizes are special because of all the research that goes into the selection process. Each prize committee is made up of world-famous scholars, scientists, and former prize winners. The committee invites leaders in each field to nominate candidates every year. The voting for candidates is top secret. The prizes are given out every year on December 10th, the anniversary of Nobel's death. Nobel Prize winners are among the most important people in modern history. Winning the award is intended to help them continue their work. Famous recipients. The sciences. Marie Curie was the first woman to receive the award in 1903 in physics. Born in Poland, Curie spent most of her life working as a scientific researcher in France. She shared the award with her husband Pierre and Henri Becquerel for their work in radioactivity. The prize allowed Curie to continue her research. In 1911, she was awarded the prize in chemistry for her discovery of 2 new elements. Curie is one of only 2 people ever to win Nobel Prizes in different areas. In 1935, her daughter Irene Joliot-Curie also won the Nobel Prize in chemistry. Marie and Irene are the only mother-daughter pair to have won Nobel Prizes. Women and the Nobel Prize. Few women have been awarded Nobel Prizes, especially in the sciences. Historically, women scientists once were limited in how far they could advance in their fields. However, new studies show that the Nobel Prize still underrepresents qualified women scientists. The situation is changing, however. In 2020, for example, 3 women won Nobel Prizes in the sciences. Have you heard of the formula E equals mc squared? That formula, Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, changed the way we think about physics. Einstein was awarded the prize in 1921 for his work in physics. Winning the prize allowed Einstein to continue his brilliant career. He influenced many of the greatest scientific thinkers who followed him. In 1945, Sir Alexander Fleming of Scotland was awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine for the discovery of penicillin. His discovery saved many lives and changed medicine forever. Tu Yoyo won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2015. She was the first mainland Chinese scientist to win a Science Nobel. She won the prize for discovering a cure for malaria, a deadly disease. Yo-Yo tested her cure on herself before giving it to others. Her discovery has saved millions of lives across the world. Economics. In 2019, Esther Duflo became the youngest person ever to win a Nobel Prize in economics. She was also only the second woman to have won this prize. Duflo worked with Abhijit Banerjee and Michael Kramer. Together, they won the prize for addressing the complex issue of global poverty. Their work led to important changes that helped people around the world. Literature. In 1993, Toni Morrison became the first Black woman in the world to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. The prize was given to Morrison because she gave life to an essential aspect of American reality. Her work included points of view that were often excluded from published literature at the time. Many people found her work beautiful and important. Colombian-born Gabriel Garcia Marquez, another writer with a distinct voice, won the prize in 1982. The committee liked his writing, in which fantasy and reality are combined in a richly composed world of imagination. These are just two examples of award winners in literature who have influenced writers for years to come. Peace. Two very famous medal winners were Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela. These two individuals fought to help people all over the world who were suffering from injustice. In 1964, the Nobel Peace Prize honored Dr. King's fight for civil rights in the United States. Nelson Mandela was awarded the prize in 1993 for his lifelong struggle against South Africa's unfair political system. In 2011, the prize was awarded to three women: Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Lema Bowie, and Tawakkol Karman. At the time, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was the president of Liberia. Before becoming president, she worked to achieve equality and democracy in her country. Lema Bowie is a self-educated social worker. She led women from Liberia to demonstrate for peace during years of bloody civil wars. Tawakkol Karman is a Yemeni journalist. She led sit-ins and protests pushing for democracy and free expression. The youngest winner is Malala Yousafzai, who received the prize in 2014 at age 17. In some parts of her home country of Pakistan, a political group banned education for girls. They also destroyed hundreds of schools. Malala fought back for equal rights to education for women. In 2012, she was attacked and nearly killed. Malala recovered and bravely continues her fight to this day. Nobel controversies. Some prize winners cause controversy. American President Theodore Roosevelt believed that peace could be accomplished, but only for countries that he considered civilized and often with the use of American force. In 1905, the year he received the Peace Prize, Roosevelt used U.S. troops in the Caribbean in order to ensure American power in the region. He was awarded this controversial Peace Prize for his role in ending a war between Russia and Japan. Others protested when American Secretary of State Henry Kissinger was awarded the prize in 1973. Kissinger worked to end the war in Vietnam. However, he had also been involved in planning illegal attacks on nearby countries. Even President Barack Obama's Peace Prize in 2009 caused controversy. The election of a black president filled many people in the world with hope, but critics thought the prize was awarded too soon after his election. In the end, President Obama accepted the prize in the name of all those who stand for justice and dignity and donated the $1.4 million award to charity. Some people believe the prize's selection process is itself controversial. The Peace Prize is awarded by a committee made up of Norwegian politicians. Critics think this could make the committee unfair toward nominees from some countries. They think others, such as historians, people who study politics, or those who research peace, should make the selections. Also, since the committee is made up of politicians, some people worry they might award the prizes for political gain. Race is another controversial issue. Of the 943 recipients of the Nobel Prizes as a whole, only 16 recipients, less than 2%, have been black. Most of the black award winners have been in the areas of peace and literature, and a black person has never been awarded the Nobel Prize for Science. Conclusion. The Nobel Prize has had a major influence on the entire world. The awards show the work and dreams of great thinkers from around the globe. The fame and cash prizes allow these brilliant individuals to keep working. The prizes honor freedom, peace, and the commitment to improving humankind. The reward. The Nobel Foundation awards cash, a diploma, and a gold medal with Alfred Nobel's image to each winner. In 2015, the amount of an individual prize was 8 million Swedish kronor, or just under $1 million US. If the prize is shared among multiple recipients, the 8 million Swedish kronor are divided equally. The prizes are awarded at the Nobel banquet held in Stockholm City Hall. There are speeches, dancing, a full concert, and a fancy dinner.